Danny Mack avoiding the Callum Smith questions. I didn't see any. What's happening with Callum Smith? Callum Smith may end up fighting Canelo. Listen, if Canelo boxes this year, he's going to box Callum Smith or Billy Joe Saunders. And if we don't hear soon, then he ain't going to be fighting Billy Joe Saunders. So I believe Callum Smith may get that Canelo fight. If not, then I don't believe Canelo will fight Yildirim. I believe the WBC should order Callum Smith to fight Yildirim for the WBC and WBA, as that was effectively ordered a while ago. Confident of doing Smith-Saunders in 2021. Very confident. Just need a crowd or at least a strong pay-per-view date away from everything else. Do a Donald Trump impression. I don't think I can do that. Any more Matchroom shows to be announced in any new country? So we announced Italy yesterday. Obviously we announced Mexico last week. We announced 2 shows in America today. And obviously the UK, and also we'll be doing our first show around the other side of the world, which will be announced next week as well. Josh Kelly is king. What's next? I want to do the Avanesian fight. Robbie Davis news. We've offered him a couple of fights, trying to get the right opponent for him. Get him out this year. Is Crawford going to fight Brook? Yes, I believe so. Are you enjoying the Eddie Hearn memes? Do you know what's happened? This is quite an interesting story, right? So, no context Eddie Hearn. No context Hearn. The guy who runs the Twitter account is a different guy to the guy that runs the Instagram account. And they've fallen out. And I believe that the Instagram account has been taken down because of some kind of violation. I don't know what it is, but basically there's no context Hearn beef going on. So I would like to say, no context, let's find peace and let's let the individual platforms run freely. So let's get no context Hearn back up and running. Yeah, that's it really. Katie Taylor v Cameron if she wins on Sunday. Katie's got a mandatory next, but I think Katie Taylor against Chantel Cameron is a big fight. Oxley, what's happening? Amir Khan up there. I don't know, I haven't spoken to him for a while. John Ryder news. John Ryder's got a final eliminator with the WBA. That's either against Chudinov or against Lemieux. Lemieux is the fight that I want to make for John Ryder. I think it's a great fight. It'll put him back in a mandatory position for the world title. Ellie Scottney v Shannon Courtney. They're at the same gym. So unlikely, but you never know. AJ December, Cardiff. No, I believe the Millennium Stadium is still, is it still a hospital? But also there's big lockdowns in Wales. So what I'm trying to do is, this Sunday we're at MK Dons Football Club. They've got an arena there called Marshall Arena. So we've built a bubble up there. And what I want to do from probably the Ritson fight or the Usyk fight is take one central venue and take it for the rest of the year. And just build it as we wish. And hopefully see fans start returning as we gear up for, you know, maybe not Usyk Chisora, but White Povetkin 2 and Joshua against Pulev. Do you think the AJ and Fury fight will definitely happen? 100%. I mean, look, if they both win in December, 100%. Lewis Ritson world title shot 2021. Yes, Lewis Ritson has to get past Miguel Vasquez, and then I think he's ready to fight for the world title. I do think you're going to see Ramirez and Taylor probably unify for the undisputed, but I'd also like to make Lewis Ritson against Regis Prograis. Who's the best 5 heavyweights in the world right now? AJ, Fury, Wilder. Do you know what? I mean, can you say Usyk? Usyk's a heavyweight, but we just don't know. Like, you can't put Usyk in the top 5 because of his win over Chaz Witherspoon. But ability-wise, is he a top 5 heavyweight? Yes. Dillian Whyte, and Povetkin. I mean, I think those two, they're the two that are playing in. Then you got Chisora. Any news on a game? So I don't know if you saw, I did some stuff with 2K on their new game Mafia. So I'm trying to just weasel into them for a bit of a new boxing game, to be honest. How good is Buatsi? I honestly believe that Buatsi could well be one of the best fighters we've ever had. I believe he's that good.